We are back with the Talk Box tonight. A member of the Oregon National Guard who is really making a difference. If you were watching NBC Nightly News tonight, you saw the story of Scott Anderson, who is a flight medic who moonlights as a magician, saving lives and then creating smiles for kids in Iraq and Afghanistan. Thank you so much. Let me start by shaking your hand, because that was one story that, what a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for what you did over there. Take us to Afghanistan, where sort of this whole project, if you will, got it started. Where there was a burned 5-year-old boy?
Yeah, this is a long time ago, back in 2002 when it started. But in Afghanistan, we went there ready to take care of business, do our jobs. It was immediately following 9/11. And we got there and we quickly realized that the vast majority of the people we were taking care of were children. And it was very traumatic.
You weren't expecting that?
No, not at all. And that was my first tour, as a medic. I was a pilot in Iraq, but for here it was the first tour, so we were picking them up, we were taking care of them, getting them to the hospitals. And it was just to, the look on their faces. It was like they weren't kids anymore. And
because it was such a scary situation.
Very scary. If you think about it, here's a child in a third world country. Now they get blown up. Now they're on the helicopter. Never been on a helicopter before. They're away from their families. They have all of us guys, and Americans all look the same to them.
Right. And you're all wearing your military
uniform. We don't speak their language. They get inside of this hospital. And they're permanently changed. Their lives have changed. And they're scared, nervous, and don't know what's going on. So yeah, they have this really look about them that you don't see in kids here in this country. And we'd volunteer our time going in to helping out the hospital, and changing IVs, or checking things like that when we weren't out flying. And is just this kid? I was like, well, I'll try a magic trick on him, see what it does. And then it was amazing. Yeah, it was so, they responded to it so well. And it was an interesting story. I like to tell this. We had Robin Williams visit on a USO tour. And if Robin Williams walked into any hospital, here in America, everybody would freak out and stuff. When he walked in, and we were with him, he had this whole entourage. And we kept trying to tell him, hey, let us hang out with you. We'll take you for a ride on a helicopter. It never worked out, but he was wanting us to hang out with him because he wanted to ride on the helicopter. And we walk into the hospital. We walked into the hospital ward, and the kids just look, oh, it's another group of guys or whatnot. But about 15 people behind the entourage, I come walking in, and then all the kids start jumping up.
Oh, because they know you're the magic man.
Yeah. So then everybody, got these colonels and generals, and Robin Williams slowly turn around like, what are they screaming at?
Was that when the top brass noticed? Because someone had to move that up the chain to say,
No, actually, it was still really small. It didn't get noticed until I was in Iraq. Yeah. We just kept, because Afghanistan, we were still a really small contingent. Back in 2002, we only had, 12 to 16,000 troops in the country. So it wasn't a big undertaking like Iraq was. And then
at some point, someone in the top brass saw you and said, we have a plan for you, sir.
Sort of, yeah. They asked, yes. They didn't demand.
We have a plan for you, sir, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's really cool. Will you show me a trick? Now you've got cards with you, right? Cards are your thing.
Wouldn't be a magician if I didn't walk around with a deck of cards.
All right, let's see a trick.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna have you do here? Yeah, I stole it from off your desk right over there. We have a deck of cards. Okay, we're going to show it to the camera so you can see they're all pretty well mixed up. Now you have a free choice. Okay,
all right. You
can select any card you would like in this deck. All I ask you to do is do not allow me to have any influence on your decision whatsoever.
Okay.
Take any card you'd like. Anyone. Don't let me in. Anyone you want. No. Okay. Now it's okay. You can show it to the camera. You can show it to me.
Okay, I'm going to show it to camera 21. Okay, close your eyes.
I'm going to look at it.
No, you can't.
I'm not that good.
That's my card.
Okay. Now lay it face up on the table.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, and sign your name to it.
Okay.
Perfect. Now, have you ever, in your life, signed a 7 of hearts?
No.
So you know beyond the shadow of a doubt that your card essentially here is one of a kind.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have you hold your hand out flat.
Okay.
Perfect. We're going to use both your hands for this.
Okay.
Your hands, not mine. We're going to see that as your card, right?
Yes.
You can see that 7 of hearts. You can see your name on it.
Yes.
We're going to take that card from the very top of the deck, place it in the palm of your hand. Take that hand, lay it over the top. Okay.
This is going to freak me out, you guys.
Like that,
I saw you put it in my hand.
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to grab a completely different card, the 4 of diamonds.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to take this 4 of diamonds. I'm going to wave it right over the top of your hand.
Oh, I'm going to freak out.
I'm going to give it a snap, and in that moment, they switch places. Now, most people wouldn't believe it. That's why I have you sign it, so you can see I got your signed 7 of hearts.
How did you
But if you take a look at that card, you'll have my 4 of diamonds.
Okay. All right. I am completely freaking out, you guys. That is wonderful. Listen, I want to direct people to your website and also to ours because you can watch the story that they did on Nightly News. It is a beautiful story. Thank you so much for what you do over there and for helping bring something bright for those children.
Thank you. Can I give my website a shameless plug?
Yes, illusionsofanderson.com.
That's right.
And it's Anderson, A-N-D-E-R-S-O-N.
That's right. And we started a tour around the state. We're going to a lot of small towns.
Nice.
And we put on a show. It's called The Magician's Expeditions, Magic and Illusion from Around the World. And all the stories and illusions are based on real-life events that have happened in Afghanistan and Iraq, and perform it in a quasi-military uniform. And it's they get to do magic and illusion and a lot of stories of stuff that's come from around the world. It's a really fun time.
We have 2.5 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. This trick actually got me kicked out of a casino when I was stationed at Fort Lewis, Washington.
Really?
Yes, it involves 2 die.
Okay.
Now, you can go and examine those die, make sure they are exactly what we say they are, just 2 dice. Now, have you ever played craps?
No.
Okay, the game of craps revolves around rolling the number 7.
Okay.
The reason why 7 is so prevalent is because the opposite sides of the die will always equal 7. You can go and take a look. And if you have die at your house, take a look at them too. You'll see opposite side of the 1 is a 6. Opposite side of the 2 is a 5. The 3 is a 4.
Okay.
It leaves more number combinations of 7 than any other number.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, you have to be extremely careful when you're playing, especially in the large casinos, because they'll try and cheat you. They'll manufacture their own die, and they rearrange the numbers.
Are you serious?
It's impossible to roll 7. No, but saying that in the casino will get you kicked out. Not true, not true. It just goes along with the story of this trick.
Okay.
Now, which camera am I playing to?
That one with the red light on.
Okay.
There you go. All right.
So if you ever, but keep that in mind.
Yes.
Because whatever you do, don't take your eyes off the die.
Okay.
If you're ever playing and you see somebody roll 5s, and you notice that opposite those 5s are the 1s, don't play. Because you just checked. You know opposite the 5s are supposed to be the 2s, right?
Okay.
Now, if you catch them cheating,
Shut
the
up.
best thing you can do is fight fire with fire and cheat back.
Up. How did you
to
do
cheat
that?
back, you rearrange the numbers yourself. Well, I'll show you. You just give them a shake. Now watch this. I'll move 1 dot from here over to there. That sounds impossible, but all you really have to do just give it a shake, and there it goes. But you know,
all right, you guys,
opposite that 1 and the 3 are the 5s, right? If those are the 5s, those have to be the 2s. We can't really do that with a lot of
Here's
in your head.
Here's the thing. He's doing it in front of my eyes. It's not like, and the numbers, I'm.
Now, you know as well as I do.
Speechless.
You know as well as I do that 5 plus 2 adds up to 7, right?
Yeah.
But just because we have 2s here and 5s here doesn't mean every time we roll the die, we'll end up with a 7. Because a 7 here will give us a 7 up here. But up here, when we started, we had those 5s, right? You saw that. So if those are the 5s, you know those got to be the 2s.
Dude.
That's just something to look out for.
That is one hell of a trick. I'm
you.
serious. I've seen magic in my day. That is one, because I can't figure out how you're doing it. I don't have the first clue. Because if it's sleight of hand, that's incredible. Nicely done.
You can keep those too, just in case you're wondering if it is sleight of hand or not.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't give away trick dice. It'd be too much money. But you're going to have those.
I'm going to put these on my desk.
Okay.
I am. This is are you serious? Because this is very sweet of you. Thank you.
Would you like your signed card?
Yeah. Actually, I will totally. It's like a little memento.
Are you
30
guys,
seconds.
Okay.
Thank you. You're welcome to check this out.
Okay. So we'll do another trick for you.
Okay.
Okay. Again, you got a free choice. You can pick any card you'd like. I've already done the gag.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to have you sign your name to it.
Okay.
Again, that way you know, essentially, your card is one of a kind.
Okay.
Over which one?
That one.
Oh, okay.
The one with the red light. Okay.
Okay. Now, have you ever signed your card with a Dixon Ticonderoga pencil before?
No.
All right. Do you know that they use helium to help create the lead used, or the graphite used in that pencil?
Really?
Not really. Because another goes along with the story.
And I'm gullible too, so I'm like,
you know that
really?
That word is not in the dictionary.
that I know is not true.
Okay, we're going to take your
my
card.
picture's there.
The 7 of hearts. Okay. I'm going to bury it into the deck so that nobody knows where it is. Not even me. I wouldn't believe that if I were you. But I will show you that it's not here on the bottom, correct?
Okay.
And then I will show you that it's not here on the top.
Wait, they're all signed.
Sorry, you're not the first. I was so disappointed when they find that out. Is that appropriate? I'm sorry.
Online, yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so you saw it on the bottom. You saw it wasn't on the top, right? But we'll get it to rise to the top is the helium. Did the camera catch that?
It wasn't there.
Oh, no, okay, we'll slow it down. Again, we'll place your card from the top in the middle. Again,
Right.
we'll check. We can see it's not on the top.
Right.
It goes in the middle just like that. Now, you got
Yes.
to watch close because you're going to be helping me out in a second as we get your
Okay.
card, the 10 of hearts at your back of the top. Now, again, eyes on it, right? From there to there.
Yes.
Okay, and again, immediately. Now, after this, I hope you watch it enough because you're gonna start helping me out. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take your card from the top. I want you to cut the deck in half.
Okay.
Perfect. We'll place your card right there. Put the deck back together.
Okay.
Square everything up.
Sure.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to give it a shake. Now take a look at that top card.
Ah, shut up.
Is that it? Is that it?
That is it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it.
I don't either. It's weird. But since you did so good with that one, I'm going to let you do the next one. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll show you how it's done first. We place your card here on the top.
Right.
Now we know this.
I saw him do.
Oh, you know what? And I'll be very fair. We know this is your card right here as we place it in half because it's got your name. 10 of hearts, your name. I'm going to make a fan here. Your card goes from the top of the deck into the middle of the fan.
Yep.
From the middle of the fan, we place it back into the middle of the deck. Now you know it's going to end up on top. So I'll show you it's not there yet.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Got that 3 of clubs.
Right.
Middle of the fan, into the middle of the deck it goes. We square it up.
Oh man.
I know this.
It's going to freak me out.
There it is, right there, back to the top.
How do you do it?
Well, now we're going to let you try it, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to have the camera pan out a little bit, but watch for any tricky moves, any crazy sleight of hand. We take the card from the top, we'll put it right there. What I want you to do is push that card all the way in the middle.
Oh, how much?
Good. Okay.
How much? 20 out. We're almost done.
Okay. Now take a look at it. Did you get it?
No.
Where's yours?
Oh, it's in his mouth. What a pleasure. Thank you. And you guys, we've got all this also at kgw.com/thesquare if you missed it. So thanks again.
Thank you so much for having me.
That was awesome.